Welcome to another video by WA Courses. In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at OneNote Online. And I want to specify that it is OneNote Online and not the OneNote that you can install on your computer and use without an internet connection. So, what exactly is OneNote Online? It's basically a digital notepad. So it is a note-taking tool that can help you organize your thoughts and ideas and simplify your planning. You can take notes, write memos, make a digital sketchbook, and even add images to your notes. The great thing about OneNote Online is that it syncs notes across your devices so you can access them anytime, anywhere, and also share them with colleagues or family for real-time collaboration. So how do you get OneNote Online? I will go ahead and type in OneNote Online. Wait a few seconds. Okay, here it is, OneNote, your digital notebook. Let's sign in. Here you enter your Microsoft account email, your password, okay, and it's loading. So this is the screen you are presented with. Now we already have here my notebook by default. Now let's talk about some terms that we'll be using in OneNote. The first organizational unit and largest is a notebook. A notebook can then be divided into sections, and each section can be divided into pages. Now let's create a new notebook from scratch. I would click here on the plus sign where it says New. Notebook name, let's name it IT and create. It takes a few seconds to create the new notebook. And here it is. This is our new notebook. Now here in the first column, we have the sections of our notebook. And in the second column right here, we have the pages. I'd like to add a few more sections here, but first I'd like to rename this section, the default section. Rename. I'd like to name it Word. Okay, now I'd like to add another section from the plus section button down here. I will call it Excel. Okay. I'd like to add one more. OneNote. Okay, so my notebook, which is called IT, now has three sections, Word, Excel, and OneNote. Now we need to create some pages in each section. So let's start with the Word section. Click on it. We have one page by default, which is called Untitled Page. We can name the page by clicking here and writing a name down. Let's write Beginner's Guide. And this is my first page. Now, I can edit my page. I can take my notes. I can jot down ideas. I can even insert images. So let's try something. Blank document. Template. Table. image. Now, a page can contain not only text, but I could also add a table, an image, and even a recording. So let's try inserting a table. From the Insert tab, a table, I would like a 4x2 table, and here it is. Okay, let's try inserting a picture now. From the Insert tab, click on Picture. I can insert a picture from a file, from my camera, or I can download a picture from online. Let's choose one from a file. Okay, and insert. Of course, I can resize the image by clicking on the little arrow that's here on the picture. I can drag it to where I like. I can even insert a file attachment, just like I would in an email. So click on File, Insert as Attachment, and by clicking on Choose File, you will choose a file from your computer to attach to your page right here. You see here that you can also add symbols like currency symbols, copyright, or more symbols. For maths teachers or students, from the Math tab, write your equation in ink or type it using the keyboard, select it, tap the Math button, and you have your math equation. You can insert emojis. Okay, so right here, you can also insert a recording of your voice. So by clicking that, allow OneDrive Live to use your microphone. Right now, it is recording my voice. And I press stop. It is inserting my voice recording, as you can see. And when it's done, I will be able to play it back. So that was one page of the Word section in my IT notebook. I could add another page, give it a name, intermediate, then I could add another, and another, and so on. Then I could move on to my next section, give my page a title, beginners, add another page, edit my page, then go to the OneNote section, add as many pages as I like. Now let's go back to the Word section, to the beginner's guide. There are some very powerful tools in the Draw tab up here. So you see we have text, select objects or type a text. You can select or you can type like that. We have the marquee select, an eraser, a pen, very useful if I wanted to take some notes on a text. So blank document, and I take my notes here. I write what I want. Also great idea. Yes. The highlighting tool. You can highlight text, choose a color, and the eraser. Okay, you can erase your notes. Now this is especially useful when you plan on sharing your work with your fellow colleagues or other students, and they can see notes you have taken maybe on their work. They can edit also. You can see here that my IT notebook has been automatically saved into OneDrive in the file Documents. Now, if I wanted to move to a different notebook, I would click on the menu button here, Notebook List. And from here, I have access to all my notebooks. Now, imagine I wanted to share this notebook with my students. I could go to the Share button right here, click on it. This window popped up, which will send a link to my notebook to whoever I add. The first option here that I have is anyone with the link can edit. So whoever I share the link to my notebook with can also edit. I can deselect Allow Editing and allow only for them to view the notebook without allowing them to edit. I can set an expiration date. I can also set a password. Let's cancel that. Right here, I enter their email address. I can also add a message, and then I can just hit send. So they will get a copy of the link to my IT notebook. Or I could just click the button here, copy link. This is the link to my notebook. I could press copy, but also first selecting if I will allow them to edit or not. So I would copy the link, copy, and I could send the link via email or any other way. Now, the recipients of my link don't really need a Microsoft account, so they can use their own Gmail account or Yahoo or whatever other email they have and still view or edit the notebook. That was the end of the beginner's guide to Microsoft OneNote Online. Thank you for watching.